Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here. Today's video is going to be all about YouTube. I'm not going to talk about any of the COPPA stuff because there's just way too much and we are just not going to go there. But I am going to talk about how much money I've made on YouTube so far, how to get monetized, why I started, and how it's impacted me. So I'm going to be sharing some tips with you that might help to get you monetized, or maybe some tips that will inspire you to get started on YouTube today. I do have a little note sheet here, so if you notice me looking down or reading off paper, it's just so that I can be precise and not mess anything up and make this really hard to edit later. So to give you guys a little bit of a background, I actually started my channel in 2009. So it's been almost 10 years of this channel existing, but it didn't always have this name. When I started this channel, it actually was called, oh my God, Classy and Fabulous 21. I know, so original, super cute. My very first video is wine glass painting. So I was painting on wine glasses with a Sharpie. And this video was posted in 2009. It has something like 40,000 views. I filmed it in my old bedroom at my parents' house. There's like a Lil Wayne song playing in the background because I didn't know how to put music in the video, so I just like played it on a stereo or something. Anyways, it's hilarious. Maybe someday I'll do like a reaction to me watching it if I can figure out a way to like not get flagged for copyright because of the music. So I don't know. Anyways, I kind of stopped using it. And then I started posting again in November 2018. So that means I've been doing this for just about a year now. So it's now December 1st. So I've been doing this for a year officially. And I did get monetized in my first 12 months, which was a really big accomplishment that I am proud of because I didn't know if it was going to happen in the first 12 months. Obviously, I wanted it to, but that's not why I started doing this. I feel like you can't start YouTube if your goal is just to make money, because you really have to be invested and enjoying the process along the way, or it's just not gonna last. So if you don't already know, the monetization guidelines right now are that you have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months. I reached that in the end of July of 2019, so just this past summer. So what happened was I had the subscribers before that. I had over 1,000 subscribers, but it was the watch time that I didn't have. And I was kind of struggling with how to get my watch time up so that I could hit both of those guidelines to actually get monetized. So the one video on my channel that helped me get monetized, you're never gonna guess it, but it was my homemade dog food video. And when I initially made that video, it didn't seem to fit with other things on my channel, so I contemplated deleting it. It sat at less than 100 views for like 5 months, and right now it's almost at 300,000 views. I have made the majority of my money on YouTube from that one video. So what I learned from that is if you have something that is of educational value to share with others, that's what you need to be posting. That video was educational and it was something that people were going to follow all the way through if they were invested in it. So that's why the watch time was so high, and that's why my CPM was higher, which resulted in me getting paid more money per 1,000 views. So it might be easy to think like,
oh, she posts bathing suit bikini try-on videos. That's how she makes all her money, or that's how she gets all her subscribers.
No, not even close. So any of my bikini videos have made, at this time, coming in with a voiceover because I decided to look into the actual analytics in the YouTube studio. So this video has 109,000 views and it made me a whopping $2.33. But I did get some free bathing suits from Cupshe, which was awesome. So, win! So I officially got monetized the end of July. So if you don't already know about how you get paid on YouTube, it's actually through Google AdSense. So after you have your YouTube account, you will have to go to Google AdSense and set up an account there. And you won't really be able to do anything with it though until you hit those guidelines, and then you'll be able to set things up to actually start earning money. So I'm gonna tell you guys exactly how much money I've made so far, because I just think it's good to be transparent and honest, and I feel like we can all appreciate that. I've seen some other YouTubers who were honest about how much money they made, and I think it's great to talk about it. So we're gonna talk about money today. From July 1st to the 31st, I made $66.41, but you have to hit the $100 threshold on Google AdSense in order to actually get paid. So I didn't hit $100 for the first month, so what happened was that rolled over to the next month. From August 1st to August 31st, I had the $66.41 from the month before, plus $345.31, so I got my first pay from Google AdSense / YouTube, which was $411.72. Now, I was freaking pumped when this was my first ever YouTube paycheck. It's $400 isn't a ton of money, but like, it's something. It's definitely better than nothing. I was pumped. I'm still pumped. From September 1st to the 30th, I made $218.94. From October 1st to 31st, I made $280.21. And then my most recent pay, which was just 2 weeks ago, was from November 1st to the 30th, and I made $280.21 that time as well. I'm not sure why I got that exact amount twice in a row, but it happened. So basically, since I have been monetized in July 2018, oh my God, excuse me. Let me start over. So since I've been monetized at the end of July until now, it's December 1st when I'm filming this, I have made $1,191.08. So, I mean, it's not a ton of money, especially over 5 months or so, but you know what? It's extra money that I wouldn't have had regardless, so I'm gonna take it. I'm happy with it, and the bottom line is I've only been doing this for 12 months. So inside, I'm just thinking to myself, like, okay, we can only go up from here, and things can only get higher and higher, and I have some pretty big goals for myself, and I'm a go-getter. So I'm sure that, you know, the sky's the limit. So something to keep in mind if you just start at YouTube and you're trying to get monetized is that an old video can blow up. So that dog food video that I told you about that sat at like less than 100 views for months. So after it was on my channel for 8 months, it started coming up in people's suggested videos. And I guess at that time, a ton of people were searching for homemade dog food because there were some like lawsuits that came out in the States. So a lot of people were searching for this. It was coming up in suggested videos, and it blew up 8 months later. So don't ever worry that you're not getting views or watch time right away, because old videos can still make you money as long as they're still informative and relevant. So don't worry about that. If you have something educational to share, do it. So my goals for YouTube are for this just to be another income stream for me. I've told this to all my family and friends recently, but the average entrepreneur millionaire has about 7 streams of income. So I'm just trying to get a whole bunch of different streams of income because your girl has big plans to be a millionaire someday. I hope that someday I can look back at this video and be like, yes, she knew she was gonna be a millionaire and she did it. So fingers crossed. So why did I decide to do this? I told you that I started this channel originally back in 2009, but then I didn't do anything for a really long time, like 9 years. So why did I decide to get back into this? First of all, I've always had like this burning passion in me to document things, especially my life. I don't know why, it's just always been that way. So I remember being a kid, I would be like cooking in my mom and dad's kitchen, and I would be narrating things and literally pretending that I was being recorded on a cooking show. I think I watched too much Zoom. And if you're a 90s kid, you remember Zoom. Comment down below if you remember Zoom. I also just wanted to do it to get out of my comfort zone, because I know that when you push yourself outside of your comfort zone, that's where the real growth and the real change happens, and the results from that are always amazing. If you're scared about doing something, I feel like that's a good sign, because it means that you're nervous because you care and you have a lot to gain from that experience. And even if, you know what, it doesn't go exactly like you thought it did, at least you gave it your all and you tried. And that's what's really important, because I just feel like you don't want to live your life and then look back someday and regret not doing something. So that's kind of where I was and why I got started. So I want to share lastly some tips if you are considering getting started on YouTube. So number one, just do it. Jump in, get started, stop worrying about trying to be perfect right away, because as soon as you get started, you're going to learn so much along the way. I obviously can look back at videos when I started a year ago and be like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this, can't believe I filmed like that or edited like that. There's just so many little things, but that's part of the process, because with every video and everything that you try, you learn something new, you get a little bit better, and you just kind of figure it out as you go. So there's no right or wrong time to start. I just feel like the best time to start is right now. I've always had, and I still have this problem, I care a lot about what people think of me, and that's because I do deal with anxiety. So sometimes I like come up with these big stories in my head that are just totally false. It's just my brain being a bit crazy. I don't know. I just worry a lot about what people think sometimes, and obviously that sounds pretty contradictory, because if you care what people think, why would you put yourself on the internet and be subjected to thousands of different opinions and mindsets? But I think that's exactly why I did it, because I knew that it was going to push me to get out of that kind of funk that I was in and realize that what people think of me, first of all, doesn't matter. People are going to think whatever they want, no matter what you do. So in the grand scheme of life, I just feel like you have to just do what it is that you want to do. Stop worrying about what people will think, what people will say. So it's just important that you live your own life and follow your heart and your passions. Jump in with both feet, stop worrying, just hype yourself up and get excited about pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and doing something new. You can do it. If you believe in yourself, you can absolutely do it. I promise you. I'm a big believer in that. If you look up how to grow on YouTube or how to be successful on YouTube, you're going to see a lot of information about finding your niche. And my advice to you from my experience is don't worry about that right away. When you're getting started, just think about what knowledge and experiences and education you have that you can share with others to help them in some way. Honestly, don't worry about trying to pick a niche. Just jump in, have fun with it. Anyway, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video about all things YouTube, how much money I made, how to get monetized, why I got started, and hopefully you learned something new about how you can get monetized or why you should start your YouTube channel today. Comment down below and let me know if you have any questions or what you thought of today's video. As usual, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye!